We are in total support of this merger.
We can bring specialized care here that will improve chronic diseases and other medical issues.
Here's the thing. What's being considered between FSU and TMH is much bigger than that.
I still truly believe that the proposed FSU TMH Academic Health Center would be a win-win for the Tallahassee-Leon County community.
That's why I confidently support the creation of an academic health center.
I'm excited about this collaboration.
This partnership is more than just two institutions coming together.
A lot of people hear the word merger and they think instantly feel distrust, suspicion, and access to affordable health care being affected.
I stand in full support of this advancement of an academic health center.
Although I began thinking, oh, this is a great idea, like other speakers.
I'm excited at the prospect of possibly having an academic medical center in Tallahassee. But
at first I looked at the merger proposal and I thought, well, this could be a real possibility.
And I am not against a merger.
I'm not against it, as I stated last time, but
however, the more I sat back and watched and read, the more I think we are moving way too fast.
But as I sit here listening to what's going on in the community, there's a lot of people that still have questions and reservations.
I feel there was no transparency from the beginning of this process to now.
However, as I sit here in the audience, the more I hear, the more confused I am.
While I like the idea of an academic health center and research purposes, I strongly demand on pushing this further down the line.
Three of you commissioners appear to be hell-bent on selling our community hospital to FSU by ramming through a quick vote.
And that we're going too fast.
Number one, why are we selling something that we already own?
This is a hospital that we have for the moment.
We must have not only adequate health care, but equitable health care for all Tallahassee and this region.
In your sneaky backroom haste, it appears that at least one or more of you have spent $20,000 taxpayer dollars without public approval.
The FAMU community lost the FAMU hospital.
Number two, I'm concerned about FAMU. Maybe it's not being said here, but in my little circles, Florida State wants FAMU's School of Nursing. Florida State wants FAMU's School of Pharmacology.
Because it just seems like Florida State is taking over. I'm not against Florida State.
I personally want Tallahassee to be more than just FSU.
I think that there's a lot of trepidation on the part of many longtime citizens that we could lose our College of Pharmacy, that we could lose our Institute of Public Health, that we could lose our School of Allied Health.
Again and again, we've seen FAMU's programs absorbed and diminished for the benefit of others.
Do you serve Florida State University's billionaires, their board of trustees, or do you serve the people of Tallahassee, the students who live here, the community who live here?
We need something in writing that protects the citizens of this community.
Don't sell it. Create the university school.
Collaboration doesn't require control.
ownership is not required for the collaboration that's already underway.
And I have to ask myself, who is driving this bus?
Is someone getting something good out of this? It certainly isn't the people of Tallahassee.
Who stands to gain from this being made? Is there anyone there on the commission who might possibly benefit from this decision being made?
Who does this merger of TMH and FSU serve?
Remember, the city and FSU entered into secret negotiations at the outset, and this does not bode well.
I think there's enough evidence now to conclude that Mr. Goad and Mr. McCullough have been colluding prior to anybody in the public knowing about it, and we don't know how long.
You have operated in secrecy and speed, pushing your plan through with little public awareness.
And it may include you too, Mr. Daly, but I don't have that kind of proof to make that assertion. But I know you have close ties to FSU.
I come from a position of just worry about the future. It seems like things are changing so rapidly.
Please put brakes on this, slow it down, give us more understanding, answer our questions.
And I think this would be more receptive if it was a better understanding of this issue overall in the community.
So I think there are a lot of things that we still need to work on with this. to where the entire community can feel comfortable.
The public could be better informed before this goes forward is extremely important.
The real problem here is trust.
I'm advocating for a 2026 ballot initiative to require a definitive community vote on the sale or transfer of any major public asset.
Transferring TMH's land, buildings, and assets valued at over $1 billion without a public vote feels deeply questionable.
Then allow time for the people to have a robust discussion.
I think the public really does need to weigh in on this.
Trust begins with transparency, inclusion, and accountability.
Also, what does this mean for the health care of the people?
I haven't heard a solid way on which we are protecting indigent care.
Who will protect patients from increased medical debt collections or cost hikes?
Our indigent, we want to make sure that they are taken care of.
Florida State University is a state university under the power of Governor DeSantis.
If there's some kind of policy change from the state, where does that leave the care for our indigent communities here in Tallahassee, people who need health care? How do we protect them? How do we make sure that they are not subject to increasing debts and medical fees?
A change that has the disturbing and potential of hurting the people of Tallahassee.
If the city's giving up ownership, what is the public getting in return?
Don't sell your taxpayers short. Get a price that is commensurate with giving up all the leverage over the direction of your community hospital, of our community hospital.
I don't believe that asset that belongs to this community is only worth $26 million.
How many more expenditures have you done without proper approval?
Police complex that started with a budget of $50 million is now at $170 million.
Comments. Thank you very much.
We do not trust without an
time is up. Thank you very much.
Appraisal.
We have other speakers.
I had to respond when I read in the paper that someone on the commission said that the state political interference into the hospital restructuring could be avoided because the proposed governance structure has a safeguard for that. And I thought, that doesn't make any sense, and it's not true.
We have evidence that Ron DeSantis has used his power over universities.
His political appointments and advocacy against inclusion and rewriting and restricting the teaching of African American history and slavery.
Florida has been openly hostile toward medical professionals simply trying to do their jobs.
Professionals who are not coming to the state because of the political environment.
Doctors and researchers are leaving Florida because of the cruel and racist policies of our state government.
Would the state similarly decide to shut down TMH's treatment programs for some rare cancer in the name of efficiency?
What protections are in place to prevent future political interference in the hospital's policy, especially from the governor's office or the Surgeon General?
Who's going to protect the independence of this institution?
Who will have the power to hire or fire TMH leadership under this new arrangement?
It's for FSU. And so who are going to get those positions at that hospital? Florida State University students, not nurses and doctors who have lived and worked in Tallahassee their whole lives, but happen not to go to Florida State University.
What are the clawback provisions if FSU doesn't meet its commitments to service, charity care, or expansion?
We are not getting what we think we're getting.
Don't invite the state government into our health care.
Why can't the community continue to own the hospital?
Tallahassee can and should be more. TMH is part of what Tallahassee is.
It's my sense that this is a train that's en route to a destination and is probably halfway there.
Democratic processes are not speed bumps, they're guardrails.
I don't know why we would be doing secret back deal agreements with people.
What the city manager did was not that motion.
It just bothers me to no end to see Mr. Goad and Mr. McCullough sitting there so smugly, and Mr. McCullough speak down to us with such condescension when he opened his remarks.
If you do not serve the people, in my opinion, you do not have the right to be in office.
Demonstrate that in Tallahassee, public accountability is not a footnote, but the heart of governance. Let us be the generation that built a world-class health system and a world-class democracy. Let us vote for our future.